Hello and welcome again to another video. So in today's video, we will do the second Excel data challenge. And for today's challenge is we have to use Excel and are given task to analyze the sales and product data using Excel Power Tools. So the project involves importing and merging CSV files via an inner join, identifying duplicate transaction IDs and calculate the total sales per transaction, and also performing regional analysis. So the final step is requiring us to build a pivot table with slicers to explore more about the data. So yeah, so this is the link for the challenge source. It's This is the original source of our challenge, the Codefinity. And then so these are the instructions of the challenge. So the tools allowed is Excel and it's built in Power Tools, and we can also use ChatGPT if you like. But the important thing is if we use AI, we should understand what it is doing and not to outsource the entire task to AI. Okay, so let's do it. So for task one, import and merge data. So we have to download the product CSV and sales CSV files. So I already downloaded these two files. And then we have to import these files into Excel. So and then we have to do inner join using the product ID column to combine both the data sets. Okay, so how this is the process. So okay, so we have to get the two CSV files. So here, I have to import these two files, the sales midterm, then transform. Also, just wait to load. Also another CSV file, which is the product CSV. Here's the product midterm. Okay, just press OK. Then we have to merge the two datasets using the product ID, right? So combine, merge query. Then here for the left is the product, the sales midterm. And then here is for the product midterm. We have to select the common column. So this is the column product ID. Then we have to use the inner join. Okay, then so there's a check. So we have 982 out of 1000 rows. Okay, so click this one to expand. So we don't need to use the product ID because here's the product ID. Then you have to expand it. Okay, so that's it. So we just have to rename the column. Just remove the the initial dataset name. Here, just remove it. Okay, then rename this as, see, we have to rename this as sales and product. Okay, you have to check for errors. I think there's no errors because of the here, no error, no error, no error. Okay, so there's 5 distinct. This one, this one, this one. There's also there are no empty cells. Okay, so then we check the data type. So here's number, so it's number. Then text. This one text. This one is also number. This one also number, and this one is ID. So we just have to, because this is the I think it's okay if we have to just omit just leave it like this. Okay, so we just need to load. And okay, so here's now our data sets. So this one is the merged data set. This is the product midterm data set, and also this one, sales midterm data set. So this is the merged table. Then what's the next instruction? So we are done with import and merging data. Then for the task number 2, apply conditional farming to the transaction ID column. And then highlight any duplicate transaction IDs to identify possible errors. Okay, so according to this instruction, we have to find the duplicates here in transaction ID. So click here, make sure that the arrow is, you should see this arrow, then click the transaction ID column, then go to the home tab, then click conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, then highlight duplicate values. By clicking that, we have to just follow this options or settings. Then I use light red fill for with dark red text. Okay, click. So as you can see, there are multiple duplicates. So we have to sort this. So sort by color, which is sort by cell color, so that we can see the top duplicates. Okay, so we already we already sort the table. So as you can see, there are two duplicates. I mean, there are duplicated transaction ID here. This is unusual because transaction ID should be unique, but in our dataset there are duplicates. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 duplicates. So we have to analyze, what is it, duplicate or is it an error, data entry error. Eh, So here also there are difference. This one is Florida, this one is New York, this one also is different, this one is different. So all of these transactions, um, all of them are somehow different, but they are the same transaction ID. So this will be a problem. We cannot remove this data because some of the features are not the same. For like example like this one is 2, this one is 8, and for this one is Florida, and one for New York. So maybe this is an error in the source data. Anyway, so we just, in order to still analyze this data set, we just need to create a new column. So we just insert a new column here, then we have to rename this index ID. Oops, wait. I have to delete this. Insert here, then cancel. This one, then rename this one index ID. So the index ID is, we have to put ID per row. So this one is row 1, row 2, row 3, and so on and so forth. So we use the row formula. Then this one is, because we have to start on 1 because this row number is 2. We just subtract it by 1. So like this. So there is highlight noise. There's a problem with the conditional formatting. Just let me just okay, so according to this one, it should be B, not this one. Okay, so this one is already good. Okay, so already created a new column, index ID, and this will be our unique ID per row. Okay, so that's good. Next is task add total sales column. So create a new column called total sales. Then you have to calculate, we have to make a formula for this. So quantity times price. So here, total sales. Total sales. So the formula for total sales is quantity multiplied by the unit price. So that's the total sales. So this should be in the, let me just put it on the currency. So I'm using using Philippine peso symbol, so we can use United States here. This one also. This one also. Oops. No, no. United States. This one is currency. Then United States. United States. Okay. It's looking good now. Next is test number for use SUMIFS, average if and count ifs to analyze the total sales, the average sales, and the number of transactions for the Texas state and for the California state. So this should be state now. Should not be region. Anyway, so I think here for Texas, and then California. Here's the total sales of the per state, and then here is average sales, and this one is number of transaction per state. So yeah, let me just remove it. Okay, so that's it. And then let me just put some design. Okay, so here, let me just, okay, so here is the total sales. So we will use some if. So the range is where we can apply the criteria. So the range is here. Then what is the criteria? If the criteria is for the Texas state, you have to lock this boy like this, and then the sum range, which is we have to sum the total sales. That's it. Then that's the total sales of the Texas state. And we just have to drag this because okay, so this is for the California. Now for the average sale, we have to use the average if. So it's just the same here in the location. Then the criteria is Texas. We have to put some relative reference. Then total sales. You have to average the total sales per state. So yeah, that's it. Oh, no, no, tap and then format this one. This. Okay, so this is the average sales per state. Then for California, this one. Then the number of transaction, which is count. We have to count the number of transaction per state. Okay, so count is the range. Location. I don't like this kind of. There's this one. This one. No? And then for the criteria is this one. Okay. So yeah, for the Texas is 186 and for California is 280. So yeah, that's it. That's the task number 4. So this is the regional sales analysis. I will just put it here. Then let me just format this one. Merge then regional sales analysis. Okay, then okay, so that's it. Then you have to bold Okay. Also, this should be number, and it should be in dollar sign, dollar. Okay, and that's it. That's how we do the task number 4, and we have to put some statics. Next is we have to build a pivot table to analyze um, the location and for the category for column labels, and to know the total sales per these features. Right? So we also have to add slicers, which is the product name, to allow interactive filtering. Okay, so think just click this here. Let me just put it here and then insert pivot table. Yeah, we can use this Excel sheet for our pivot table. Here then it says location for the row label. So location here, drag the location here in the rows. Then for the category as column label. So category is one. Then we have to analyze the total sales. So yeah, that's it. And then add slicers. So click add slicer. Search slicer for product name. Is it product name or let me just it's yes product name. It's product name. This one. Then we have to let me just format this one. So columns is 4. Let's try it. Oh, so 4 I think is good. And just input format it. Yep. So that's it. Let me just test this one to okay. So yeah, that's it. That's our data challenge.